Hello, YouTube. We are back with some more commentary for y'all. I'm joined by my brother from another mother, my brother Bear, TJ.
I'm the Papa Bear now.
Uh-oh. We got a story arc change here.
I don't have a story arc change. That was just an intrusive thought that came out, and I apologize. Please continue.
But we're here with some more match play from our locals at Sully's Abode. For those of you who have tuned into our channel, you kind of know what the spiel is. But for those of you who are new or have yet to subscribe, you know, we are here every Thursday playing Digi at like 6:30 is usually when we kick off. It's a shop in Bolingbrook, so if you're in the Chicagoland area, please feel free to check them out. They're a great shop. They've got great people there. The crew's always great and give us a lot of support, so we really do appreciate it. I'll drop their TCG player link in our video description down below. They've also got a ton of different card scenes as well, whether it's like One Piece, Shadowverse, Vanguard, Pokemon, Lorcana, like the whole gambit's there. So if you dabble into other games and want a friendly store to check out, you know, please hit them up. I think they're a great place to go to. But in today's video, we will have Jose kind of doing a repeat feature here with his Armours build, going up against Eric, who's one of our newer members of the community, but a really good player at that too. Piloting,
Fun fact, because he's one of our very own Rio's friends. He's I don't know Vanguard stuff very well, but he's one of the top Aquaforce players in the Midwest area.
Oh shit!
From Vanguard stuff like back in the day, yeah. And apparently he was out of card games and he came back for Digi. So it's cool that he's.
I mean, I think it shows. Like the few times that I've played him, he's very, very good. You know, very calculated, and can sequence his things very nicely. And you can tell that he's anticipating plays like 2 or 3 steps ahead. So very, very good player. He is playing Heavy Leo, which is the deck he's been mainly bringing to locals the past couple of weeks. And he's fun to play against too, so should be a good matchup. I think both players again are both very good at anticipating things, so hopefully there's some good dialogue going on. And yeah, without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here. I did not know that about him, but it makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
When I was just messaging Rio right now because I know we were both trying to make sure we had the right name. He told me that. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Also, wait, hold on.
We're holding on. What? Whoa.
You keep going. Don't stop. Yeah. Don't stop the video. And don't you stop the video either, person sitting at home right now watching this. All right, I know you. This was just on your recommended. You know, you like Digimon content. You probably watch Digipanda. You probably watch Revolt. You know, maybe you've seen some Risu. Maybe you've seen some Eggman. Maybe you've seen, Eggman's more One Piece now. Maybe you've seen some Mario. I don't know. Maybe you've seen a lot of different stuff. But I know you're watching this video because you came from something. Something happened. You ended up here. We're seeing you. And you, son of a bitch, you're not subscribed. That's crazy. You're making me emotional. And you don't want to make me sad, do you? So hit the button.
Don't let a man cry like this.
Don't make me shed tears.
Oh,
anyways,
bye heavens.
Yeah. So
yes.
I need to jump forward a little bit. I'm behind you. What's your timestamp?
You're good. I'm at 247, 248. But yeah. So I mean, essentially, just to kind of summarize what's been going on here, we had Jose kind of set up. Davis was a bit of a rough reveal with a couple of Heaven's Judgments to the bottom of the deck. But did pick up a piece, and then we see Eric setting up pretty nicely with a level 5 already on the field. We've got an Elecmon ready to go, and then we've got a stack in the back as well with the level 4. So pretty good sort of aggression setup, I think, for future turns. While Jose, I think, is a little bit on the back foot here, which we've seen him at before, so I wouldn't count him out of the punch just yet. But it is a bit of a hill to climb, so should be an interesting see if he can do something here. Okay, well, I mean, we bottom deck 2 Heavens, and we see one come out. We see the Ragermon suspend the Elec. Elec on deletion will pop something, and then we've got Fortitude on the level 5 to just bring it straight back out. So Eric's going to start off at 6 memory. He pushes up, goes into a Panya for 3, which allows him to play out a Mimi for free. And he will go ahead and hard drop a level 3, which is I believe is the Leomon. We'll be able to search security stack and bring out a Digimon. And he does recover one, and he brings out the Heavy Leo, I believe. Or Bancho Leo, sorry.
Yeah, it was Bancho.
And then goes straight into Bancho.
Jumping around to try to get to the right spot.
Yeah.
We're good. I think I'm only a little bit behind, but it's okay. I can make it work.
So Bancho, if you, basically it states that, correct me if I'm wrong, when your opponent is suspending, or like say, whatever,
So
like it's swing, suspend, all turns, they lose a security check.
Mostly, yeah. So on player 1 Digivolving, he suspends one of his opponent's Digimon. And then all turns, when a Digimon becomes suspended, so yours or theirs, you may have one of your opponent's Digimon get minus 4,000 DP and gain security attack minus 1 until the end of their turn.
Okay.
Okay, looks like Eric's just checking out the Magna just to make sure he knows what it does. Goes through.
So Bancho will do the minus. Sounds like minus 4k DP, minus 1 check, right?
Yeah. So he'll suspend minus 4k, minus 1 check. Be able to do his check if he is able to go through with it. Jose just double checking.
Jesus Lord. Well, I mean, that's, at least we know now that's all 4 heavens either utilized or just out of play. We bottom decked 2 and we've used 2, so no more heavens laying around. We go into a level 4 and then
okay.
Yeah.
That's the attack.
Deciding if he wants to swing, but I think decides just to go into the level 5, de-digivolve, and then pass his turn.
No, he swings the Leomons when they...
Oh, no, that's right. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, no, you're right. He does stop himself. Never mind. Yeah, he did swing it, but like normally when you swing with them, you can choose to Evo when attacking.
Right.
So, yeah, that's why no check went through. Jamming V does hit a Heavy Leo.
And then we go into the Magna, allowing him to restand. Magna is a little bit more buffed and decides to swing and then plays an Awakening of the Golden Knight to go into another Magna to restand. Double Magna.
Yep, makes sense.
We push the Agu up. And at this point, I mean, I think you're doing okay. I think you just kind of continue setting up. Jose is lacking a little bit of aggression. The scary part is he is threatening like a big Magna X play next turn if he's able to find it. But I think Eric's still in a pretty decent spot here. We go into... which level 4 is that?
That is the Leo.
The Leo. We use Mimi's effect to hatch and go into another Agu in the back. We go into Leo X-Antibody. Which will go ahead and swing. You'd want... Oh, no. You usually want him to die, unfortunately. Which then suspends the other stack and bounces it, which now puts him in a little bit more of a rougher spot. Damn, Jose's security's been super cracked tonight.
Yeah, Jose's cam security buff or something's going on. I don't know what's happening. This security's going crazy.
There's a little bit of security on Eric's side there with the Heavens.
Yeah.
The Heavens low-key is cracked this format. With how much like Armours and Leo is running around, like Heavens is pretty darn good. We Ice Wall and pass over 4 with Davis and Ken. Okay. And then we gain 1 memory, or sorry, 2 memory, because we got Leo X and the Agu in play. So we go up to 6 memory. We go into, what is that, the loader? And then go into Bancho.
And then go to Bancho.
Just pretty good play. You're not in a huge rush to push too much aggression because of Ice Wall. And then you drop a Taiga. Oh, interesting, Taiga. Jose will go up to 5 memory because of Davis and Ken. And he he has to be careful here because if okay. I was gonna say, well, Lydra would, in theory, die if he were to suspend because of Bancho Leo's effect, correct? Because there's something.
Sorry, say it again?
So Lydra. Oh no, Lydra's 5k. But if Lydra were to swing, it would lose 4k DP potentially, or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as it becomes suspended, Bancho's effect, unless like something happens as part of like one attacking or something like that, or one or any effect that would be player turns like priority.
Right. We do the.
That should have trashed more than just the one card, because it trashes a source for each.
No, Eric trashed 2, I believe, because he had the Leo X and the Leo underneath.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so he trashed 2.
You're right. That is that same stack.
Yeah.
We go for
Heavy
3.
Leo.
Yep.
So Heavy Leo's effects. So there's.
You digivolve and then bottom.
So we can digivolve the Magna and then bottom deck the Veemon. Not bad. And then if it dies through Death X, he can just Fortitude, correct?
Correct. Yeah. So he'll be able to just play out the Heavy Leo.
So we swing a check. We can restand since nothing was bottom decked. Here, if he has a rookie, I feel like it's probably a good idea to just tap Mimi, hatch a rookie. I feel like you have to have a rookie in that hand by now. Oh.
It is a big hand.
Big hand, but just decides to play out the Agu. Interesting. Swings Death X. We know that Kuma is gone, so Jose has to be able to do something here.
Jose's fucking huge too.
Yeah.
So many cards.
And knowing Jose, like, I wouldn't put it past them to have either like a Giga Death or like a Positron Laser or something. Oh.
Yeah, that will definitely get around. Oh, but just goes Magna?
Magna.
Okay.
So we do have a blocker now, and it's a big blocker at that. And we also have a Death X on the field, and Eric does not have any security out on board. So unless he can deal with the Magna right now, it is a little bit of tough luck. Because Death X is just going to pop the stack. We will have Fortitude, but there is no blocker inherit. So unless there's a way to clear board and set up a blocker, I think Eric is in a little bit of a sticky situation here. And he's got the and Jose also has Veemon in back, so I mean, that's rough. So we go ahead and block. On deletion, we will Fortitude to play out Heavy Leo. We digivolve the Magna.
Which then should be able to, well, it would be able to bottom deck normally, but because of all the DP bit gain from before,
right,
Veemon is huge.
That's a big boy right there. And he says go next, yeah.
Yeah,
that's fair.
That makes sense. There's not really anything you can do there. At that point, that is rough.
But I think good back and forth. You know, we saw some security bombs come out. We saw some options played out. Heavy Leo is an interesting deck.
Yes.
The more I play it, I know Eric plays it a lot. Oscar also, who we've seen on the channel before, also plays Heavy Leo. It looks fun. I definitely would like to put it together. I know you've put together a build too.
I've played it a good bit as well. It is fun. It is definitely a good green deck right now, I think. It's very, very matchup dependent because if you go against somebody who does a lot of bouncing and stuff like that, you're really not getting much value out of your deck. Usually, it's very hard to do what you want to do.
Right.
The Armours matchup, I imagine, is probably normally pretty decent in your favor outside of the. Well, no, even the DP reduction doesn't really stop you.
So pretty decent start. From Eric's end, able to establish a Leo. Goes Taiga. Jose also has a pretty decent start with a jamming V. And a Davis already set up. We do see a Veemon come into play to search for a free. So picks up the Veemon.
No, he searches for a
two color. Yeah. Okay, so then Ragermon comes in.
Goes the Lydra on the side there, and then just kind of chilling. Looks like Eric's trying to figure out what he wants to do. Does have the loader Leo. He'll suspend Taiga, so it's for 2.
Mm-hmm.
On Evo, can he minus 3k on something, so he'll be able to pop the V.
Yep. So here I'm wondering, yeah, if you go to Heavy Leo and then bottom deck that boy. Yep, perfect. So Jose has to reset. He goes into a Veemon in the back, promo Veemon. Eric set up for some pretty good aggression next turn. Even if Jose does decide to search, which he does, to pick up. Forgot what he picked up, but you know that Veemon is probably, unless it's a Magna, is probably gonna just get bottomed. Oh my lord, that
Magnas,
is Jesus.
The Magna Menagerie right there.
Jesus. And then Jose does give him 3 memories, so we've got some stuff to do here. We go into a Leo for 2. Remind me what that Leo does again. So he'll swing.
It's the same thing as the Leo. Where when attacking, it can Evo into a card. It's the same exact thing.
Gotcha. So we'll go into Grap for cost of 1 using Taiga. Does die to a Death X, which will allow Fortitude to play the Grap out again. Which is pretty good for heavy Leo aggression since he can just okay. Never mind. Interesting. Would you have swung with Heavy Leo or no?
Heavy Leo. I think I would have. Just because I feel like if you leave armors too long, like what's going on right now with Jose, he just starts to build up more and more resources in hand, and it just gets kind of scarier.
Yeah.
Oh, Death X.
Jesus. Gives 10, but pops the board, and there's nothing established on the field, which is rough.
Yeah.
Jose is very good at that play. Like, a lot of times I feel like, myself included, I'll be very, very hesitant to give my opponent like 10 memory. But I think Jose is very good at reading the situation and also reading the opponent's deck. He knows when to do stuff like that, and against certain decks as well, where he's just like, I don't care how much memory I give you. Like, I know this is a rough spot for you. Go, you know?
Yeah. So see.
Another loader there, Eric.
Yep, another bit. The hard thing is that no matter what, he has to remember, yeah, Death X.
He's gonna pop, yeah.
He does. Which like Fortitude saves him, sure, but it's definitely a hard spot right now. Death X. The thing is, this is kind of where Leo's issues at. Where Leo does not have good tools for dealing with big bodies like that.
Right.
It's very good at dealing with like decks that are of equal level or in DP or lower. It's not good at dealing with stuff that's higher. We'll be able to get rid of the. Oh, the egg should, yeah. So, fun fact, I think it was...
Mm-hmm.
Wait, no, I think it's something else. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to get yelled at. I don't want that kind of engagement. Never mind. Just leave it. I'll wait and see if somebody else talks about it in the comments, and then if they do, I'll be like, that's what I was going to say.
Death X swings. Okay. Liz, we do a Searcher Veemon. We go to 2 memory. So here Eric can, again, still a little bit of a rough spot. You know, no memory setter. Death X is threatening still. Like you said, there's no good way to deal with Death X right now. We do have a loader come out, which will...
Oh, he minus 3k on the Death X of the heavy over it. Okay, that works.
That's a good play. Yeah, that's a good play.
That does work. That is one way to get around that piece of shit. I forgot Heavy Leo's 13. I always forget that he's big, strong.
He's a big, strong guy, yeah. And then passes turn, puts Jose to 3. So here again, I think just wideboarding, seeing what he can do. Jose doesn't really have a ways to restand even if he were to, unless it's a Magna. I guess that's
go Magna.
He can go Magna.
He'll go the old. Okay.
And even the security Magna one will just bounce the heavy. Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bounce Heavy Leo back. Still has one memory to do something with.
But Davis can.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Just try and guarantee some more future memory. You're in a pretty safe spot right now. Like your security is not super low.
I think that's sort of where the like lack of aggression earlier with Heavy Leo is kind of coming back a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like if you got those potential 2 checks in, you know, you could be sitting at a pretty much game situation here, right?
Oh. HPD. What'll be HPD?
What the hell?
Okay. Okay. Goes Leo to go into Leo X.
Yeah. Interesting. HPD's not bad. Not bad tech.
No. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's not as... It's a very good card. I don't think it's as good in Leo. To be honest, I don't run it in my Leo build. I don't think I do, at least. Just because it's not a deck that wants to suspend itself really too much, like on your turn.
Sure.
Oh. So
God damn.
That works. I mean, that is a board clear. And again, like, you know, Jose, while he had a lot of security, he was kind of on the back foot there, but manages to just that one of Giga Death just coming in
once again.
Right.
So Eric's gonna start off at 6, goes Leo or Leomon?
It's Lyle.
Yeah.
Leo. I don't know. Something like that. I think it's Leo. But it's treated as Leo.
Yeah, I think this is just a rough spot. Goes Grap. And then goes Bancho Leo, which is fair.
You can tell he's a Vanguard player because he builds his stacks the exact same way that Rio does. Rio does the exact same thing. Even like the mannerisms with the card, it's very similar to how Rio does too.
Jose will swing mainly in terms for the draw power here. Won't get the check because of the Bancho Leo's effect.
Yeah, the second one.
And is negged 4k DP as well, so does have to keep that in mind.
So he's got a lot of cards in hand. Oh, I think I saw I have his judgment. No. Oh. Awakening. Okay. That works.
Yeah.
Now the DP reduction is canceled.
Yep.
And he's gonna get a decent boost, so he should be bigger.
Should be a big guy.
Than the Bancho. I'd have to imagine. Oh. Okay. And then to have his judgment just
Jesus. I mean, what do you do to come back from this? I feel like this is something is just... What do you do?
Eric's starting to run low on his deck size too.
Yeah.
Low deck size. Good, like low security.
Yeah, I think once again too, like I mentioned this in the other Armours video this week, but Jose's build is very much almost like an armor control as opposed to like your typical like armor aggression, where it's like unga bunga, let's try to go as quickly as possible. Jose's build is aggressive, don't get me wrong. Like it's very fast and can hit you hard, but it's also very, very good at just saying, I'm just gonna deal with your board, which is crazy.
Yeah.
And I think Eric is, I mean, this is just rough. I mean, Jose's gonna go to a guaranteed 4. I think we've seen the Kumo already, so the hybrid threat, I believe, should be gone. But even then, like, I don't know. This is rough. Because Jose could easily swing and just go Awakening once again or go Magna once again. Yep, there we go. Awakening.
Yeah.
Going Magna, restand, and swing. What a game.
I mean, Jose's definitely, you can tell he's much more at home, like with this like, build. And
Agreed.
He's, you know, I think he did, like, I don't know if we said it. I think we said it off cam or off mic, but he got second place that night.
He did.
He cooked really good, and he's a very, very good mid-range player. I think I talked with him about this too, where I was telling him in the shop, I'm like, I think that you are like the definition of a very like good control player. Like he's a very, very good mid-range player. He doesn't like playing too slow, like playing very like where it's just like very, very passive, and he doesn't like playing. I think he doesn't enjoy playing too rushy either. I think he likes being able to sort of manipulate the board and really sort of control the pace of the game. Very much so.
Yeah. And, you know, he's been playing Armours a lot recently. I think earlier he was playing a lot of Red Hybrid as well. And I think you saw that a lot with him too. I don't know if we ever really caught a lot of his Red Hybrid matches, but I've played against him a lot when he was doing Red Hybrid. And he very much so was not your typical Red Hybrid player where he was just like, I'm going to go for like big checks real fast. He very much was like, I'm going to use my Emperor to pop your board and just keep setting things up so that it was very annoying for you to have to deal with stuff. And I think we see that with his playstyle here with Armours, where he's like, he can be aggressive, but he can also be very, very good at just wiping your board and putting you in a very bad situation. But yeah, that does wrap it up for the rounds. And thank you all for tuning in. As TJ pointed out before, if you have not subscribed yet, we don't want to be those people that are like, subscribe. But at the same time,
but
if
hey,
you...
when there's 70 to 80% of people watching this stuff and you like it, why not? Just support the channel.
Just support us. You know, we do appreciate it. You know, it doesn't go unnoticed or unthanked. And hopefully, you know, stuff like this, videos like the other ones that we have, our deck profiles, our sort of weekly recap of stuff, like hopefully those videos are enough to convince you that, you know, we have something that you guys can enjoy, that this is a channel that you would like to keep seeing more of. So hopefully we've convinced you. If not, keep tuning in. Hopefully we convince you next week, because we'll keep reminding you. Wink, wink. But yeah, do check out our socials, which will be linked down below. Check out Sully's socials as well. Be on the lookout for other types of videos, including a weekly recap later this week. And we'll see you on that next video and that flippy flip. I didn't forget it this time.
I'm proud of you. Good job.
Bye, guys.
Bye.